Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexine and thank you for stopping by. So in today's edition we are going to be talking about red flags you need to look out for while job hunting in the UAE. And my number 1, 2 and 3 is do not pay money to anyone to get you a job in the UAE. The UAE market is so saturated and it's very competitive as well. So the last thing you want to do is having to give money to someone to find you a job, because you can do this all by yourself. All you need is a very good CV and a cover letter, and you are good to go. There are trusted job portals through which you can forward your CVs to. So the trusted job sites through which you can apply to job portals like LinkedIn, Indeed, Gov Talent, Dubizzle. I'll be leaving a link to these job portals in the description box, so you can check that out. You can also build your profile on this job site. You can build your profile, so each time there is a job opening that it's linked to your skills and qualifications, they are going to send you a notification and you can easily apply on them. So the next thing you want to look out for is when you go to interviews as well. There are some interviews you will go to and they are going to be asking you to pay in some money, say opening your file or for your visa processing or anything of that sort. Any interview you will go to and anyone is asking you to pay for money, you don't have to fall for it. You need to be skeptical about things like this, because no legit company in the UAE will ever ask you to pay in money for anything of that sort. So if a company is going to hire you, they will hire you and they'll do your visa processing and they're going to do everything and you don't need to pay anything. So if anyone is asking you during any interview process that you need to pay money, you don't have to fall for things like this. I know how it can be when you come to the UAE. I know most people come here with a 3-month visa, and there is always that pressure within these 3 months. You need to sort yourself out. You need to get a job as soon as possible because you need to survive out here. But don't fall for things like giving out money to people to get you jobs, because in the end, all of it, nothing good is going to come up from it. You're going to regret it throughout. So if you have any extra money with you, rather than paying to get jobs, you can rather keep that money. That money will help you in case you don't get a job within your 3 months. You can always do a visa change and that will give you again another 3 months to search for job. So don't fall for things like this. Watch out for these scams. There are so many. I know that there are so many people in the UAE with stories about job search and things like this. If you're in the UAE, you can share your experience in the comment section so other people can learn. Some jobs even proceed with interviews through instant messaging services or through telephone interviews. Sometimes they don't even require an interview. A job post that tells you that the initial and final interview it's through an instant messaging service or through the telephone, but the actual job requires you to be in their office. It's a scam, and you don't need to proceed with such interviews, because the more you get to talk to them, they are going to convince you to want to pay in some money. So this is just a disclaimer. Whatever information I share on my YouTube channel is based on my personal experiences and of the people around me. So it might be different for you. So we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for hanging on there. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next.